welcome back to Petty Perfect. It is me, Darren Monroe, and here we are once again, another week, another fresh face, another chance to transform into something amazing, and another opportunity to be perfect and talk and chit chat and whatnot. So let's get going. Okay, so this week, normally we focus on the eyes because the eyes are the window to the soul, blah blah blah. But nah, because we want our eyes to pop and be cute or whatever. But this time around, I'm going to focus on the lips and really bring some color to the lips and do something bold, because normally when I do makeup, well, actually when I do these videos, I go for neutral tones and nudes and things like that. And don't get me wrong, I love doing nudes because I love to break the stereotype that chocolate girls cannot wear regular nude colors and we need these special nudes and blah 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 and mainstream nudes and blah blah blah. And as you can see, every week I rock the mess out of that drink and I look cute doing it. And I know I'm not the only one, and there are other brown girls out there who are looking just as fabulous, going to the store and picking up regular nude colors, and we don't have to like, where's this one and where is that one, and this is too pink and that's too brown, whatever that. Like, I don't care about it. I'm rocking it. I'm wearing it with or without a liner, and I'm doing my thing. But there are other times where it's like, this color is too bold because, my skin is a darker tone and it only looks good on lighter skinned people. Bump that drink as well. I don't care about none of that either. So I found this wonderful color from NYX, Liquid Suede, and it's called Disruptive. And that's exactly how I feel when I wear it. And I love to rock it. I like to rock bold colors, period. So I'm all about the blues, the blacks, the browns, and the purples. But when I come across something like this that has, it's like a turquoisey green color, let me tell you, when I bought it, like when I saw it, I was like, I have to have that. That says me all over the place. But when I wore it, it looks so freaking amazing. And funny enough, someone at my job commented, little white boy, whatever, he was like, you like to wear bold colors. And I was like, yes I do. Yes I do. It was like, it looks very nice on you. Thank you very much. Granted, I knew that already when I put it on, but I'm glad he recognized. So, I want to get to this color, but we don't start with the lips. We start with the face and the eyes. So, let's get going. And to get to the lips, we have to do the eyes first. And today, I am going to be using my Urban Decay Vice Limited Reloaded palette. I see you. And I'm gonna go for more of a subtle look when it comes to my eyes, to be very honest. When I do, these are the colors that we have to work with. When I do bold lips, I try to tone down my eyes. When I do bold eyes, I try to tone down my lips. I am going to be brave enough one day to go all out, but what actually I did at Carnival, I have to redo my Carnival look. Maybe we'll do that next time around. At Carnival, I was bold eyes, bold lips, and I was dancing my heart out and had such a fabulous time. So maybe we should redo that as well. But today, I'm going to go for a more subtle look because my lips are going to freaking pop and it's going to be amazing. So, of these colors that I have, we are going to be using some neutral tones. So I'm going to use this here, this up here. I'm going to, and I think, use this and this as kind of like my basey color. Alright, so let's get started. Let's just get into it because I want to get to these lips. So first, granted, besides the fact I have a beautiful, fresh face, I should have put my prep on while we was talking about things. Alright, so I'm going to pretend I didn't tell you my colors. And while my prep dries, we're going to go over my colors again. Mainly because I'm not 100% sure on the colors that I want to use, to be very honest. Alright, so from here, alright, so I know once I put my primer on, I need like a base color. So I'm going to base it out probably with this. And I'm thinking maybe I should go in with that as a base as well. And then I think I want to use this, which I thought was a little darker. But I'm still going to use it. I'm going to use this to go maybe like in the creasy area, you know. So I'm gonna put this, but then kind of put that right over it to go like in my crease and towards my outer eye as well, probably. And then I think I'm gonna use this one to go like in my inner, and then use that as like a highlighting color. Now if that doesn't work out as a highlight, I do have another highlight on deck. I have my Makeup Revolution triple baked highlight. This is Goddess of Faith. It is like a goldish tone. I 100% love Makeup Revolution. Sometimes you just see this Revolution. It just says like big and bold Revolution here, but it's Makeup Revolution, London company. I 100% love them. Their highlighters are so freaking bomb. They're very inexpensive. They have some really awesome palettes as well. I have a whole bunch of them. We have to start using those as well. Alright, so I'm dry now. Done talking. Let's get our primer going. Using my primer, my Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer. Remember, a little goes a long way. So I'm going to just get that going. Just get it all in there. Oh, nice like. Oh, yeah. Alright. Now we are going to put some powder. Some setting powder. Now, I put my setting powder on because I have very, very oily skin and I need something to help control my shine. Not everybody has that issue. People that don't have that issue, I kind of envy you, to be 100% honest. Alright, so I'm putting it on and I want to give myself this ashy look, but I'm concentrating on the areas of my face that get the most oily, which would be right here where I'm getting into right now, all up in here, and then not so much anywhere else, or maybe it just doesn't show as much, to be honest, because I mean you can't target areas when you work out, so why can areas get targeted when I'm oiling, when I'm getting oily? Makes no sense, right? My forehead does not really shine as much, which I actually feel really lucky about that, to be honest. Because I mean, the way that my right in here, the way that this carries on about some oil, as I said, I'm actually really happy that my forehead doesn't get shiny. But with some time and paying attention, I have figured out like a method that actually works to really control my shine. I'm putting on my eyeshadow primer, Urban Decay eyeshadow potion. If you don't have actual primer, you can use concealer. That works just as well. It's just something to put on your eyelids before you put your eyeshadow on. This way you don't have to worry about your eyeshadow creasing within like an hour, to be honest. A little bit. I start on my lid and I work my way out or up, however you want to say it. There we go. Alright, awesome. Now, it's time to get our eyeshadow on. So like I told you, first I want to use that brownish color, which is actually called Suspend. And I'm gonna put it on with this like wispy brush. And it's just, I'm just using it as a base color. So it's just to like even things out. Nothing too much going on. Alright, and I'm going to go in right after with this brownish color, which is called, so we use this first, and now I'm going in with this brownish color right here, which is Twice Baked. Twice Baked. I'm using another wispy brush as well because I don't want it to be too concentrated. You gotta put something on the brush first, right? Alright. So I'm going right in my crease with this. And all I'm doing is really setting up some base colors. There we go. Here we go. And I'm just lightly going back and forth. Nothing too heavy, nothing too crazy. Just real light with it, to be honest. Alright, now I'm going to go in with this reddish color. It's called Gash. This color right here. And I'm using a brush that has kind of like an angle to it because I actually do want this a bit on the concentrated side. As in actually where it goes. Because I want it to go in my crease. This red is pretty freaking awesome and it's making me think about changing the direction that I want to go with this look. But I'm not. We have a plan. We're sticking to it. I know I got this right all over. There we go. There we go. Now we're looking like somebody. Alright, so next on the list is this like goldish color. Sorry, this goldish color. And I actually do want to make sure that I've gotten all the way into the corner of my eye. I'm just gonna put a little bit more in the brush just to solidify that. Okay, because now I'm going to go in and I'm going to use a flat brush because I want it just on my lid for this goldish color. And then I'm starting in the middle and working my way towards the inner. There we go. Just packing it in. And now what I'm going to do is shape it out. Fabulous. And then I'm going to do the next eye the same exact way. I'm starting in the middle and bringing it towards the inner. And now I'm going to create the shape. And I'm using the actual shape of my eyeball to achieve this. So I'm cheating a little bit. If you don't tell, I won't tell. There we go. And I'm just making sure I'm getting my lower lid taken care of. Alright. I'm just going to go back in a little bit with my red. Just so everything is nicely blended. And my brown right at the top. Just a little bit. Like I said, I just want to make sure everything is nicely blended. I don't want like any sharp lines. Alright. Now, we have to put on some mascara. Today, just because I forgot to get it truthfully and this was handy, I'm using my Ulta Plush Drama mascara. Don't worry, Avon is still my favorite. And I'm using my handheld mirror and I'm looking down just to get some mascara on my eyes. Alrighty. One eye done. I'm just combing them out to make sure there's like no clumping. Truthfully, that's what takes so long when I do my mascara, is that I want to make sure like nothing is like super clumped up together. Alright, now that I got some mascara jumping off, it's lash time, baby. Now for my lashes, I just have some basic lashes that I got from Wish. Nothing special, nothing super fancy. But I love them though. So what I do is I just curve them a little bit, just to make sure they have like this curve shape to them, just so it's easier to actually put on my eye. See, it actually has that shape. I'm using some super basic lash glue. That sounds like it's super sticky. What you want to do is just a thin layer, focusing on the ends, the corners, because you want to make sure those are nice and secure when you put them on your eye. So we just and I got something in my eye starting to water. Alright, so I'm gonna use my mirror and I'm putting my lashes on in the same concept that I do with my mascara. I look down, so it gives the illusion that my eyes is closed, which means I can just put my lash on like that. I've not stepped up my game where I just go no, I'm not there yet. So there we go. Now I'm going to secure my edges, my ends. You want to secure the ends and the middle. And that's just what I'm doing now. Alright, so it's all set to go. And I'm going to do my other lash. Gently take it out the pack. And I'm just rounding it so that when I go to put it on, it's just that much easier. Bam. Alrighty. Alright, so it's just a nice, pretty, thin layer. Nothing too hectic, nothing too crazy. Just really, really simple. This is driving me crazy. Alright, now let's put it on. Same concept. I secure it in place. I'm doing the outer and the inner. And then the middle. Okay, so we are good to go with that. Let's get some foundation going. For my foundation, I have my Liquid Dream Mousse. I do 6 pumps. This color is Coca 130. I do 6 pumps, and I love to use my flat brush just because it helps me get where I'm trying to go and create some really nice lines in the process. Okay, let's get around. Make sure to get in this hairline because we don't want just to have color and then no color. You want everything to blend in. There we go. And I like to make sure you gotta get all the way back by your ears. Alright, so I'm gonna just use my mirror to get in these finer places. Alrighty. There we go. Alright, we got that. Make sure it's nicely worked in. I like to make sure these areas right here, that when I smile, laugh, whatever the case may be, that I'm not creating laugh lines. So that's why I pay a tad bit more attention in that area than I possibly would someplace else. So now let's get concealer going. I have Fit Me from Maybelline in Cafe, which is 30. And I just go ahead and blend that out. Now what we're doing with the concealer is, as you can see, we're not really concealing anything, but we're adding more so dimension back to our face. Because when you use the foundation, it all becomes like one flat color. So with concealer, I can add some dimension to my face. And that's to make sure that I have my sharp line from my eyeshadow. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, so once I put my concealer on, I don't like to blend it right away. I like to give it a minute and let the two colors basically marry on their own. And what I do during that time period in life is I fill in my brows. So I just have a basic pencil, and I'm just filling in the front of my brow that I lost when I was putting my foundation on. And it's nothing too crazy or too heavy. Like I said, I'm just filling it in. I'm not creating new eyebrows. They kind of do their own thing, and I'm proud of them. What I'll do is I'll take a brush, and I'm just brushing it. And shaping it. Brush and shape. Let me get my mirror. Let's make it a tad bit easier on myself. There we go. Okay. There we go. I like to keep them in their most natural state. Alright. So next, I'm going to use my beauty blender. This is my BH Cosmetics Precision Blender. We all know I love it for that point. Because that point gets it right where I need it to be. Make sure my line is crisp. There we go. Blend out, up. There we go, and on to the next side. And I go up just to nicely blend it all. And I know I'm super unconventional the way that I do it, but it creates its own line. And what I do is I just go back in with my foundation brush and like buff it out a little bit. See? See what I'm saying? Alright. We got that going on. Time to highlight. Now to highlight, I'm back in my palette and I'm using this color as my highlight. Before I highlight, I do just want to go one more time over my eyes. Just with my red color. And then I'm going to do my brown again. I mean my golden color again. And just packing it in and accentuating. So I'm packing it in and just there we go. Alrighty. I'm happy now. But like I said, it's time to highlight. So I'm using my little brush and I'm going in the corner of my eye. And it's just little by little and I'm packing it in. I'm starting in the inner so you can see, and then working my way out, just dabbing. So I start in the inner corner and then I work my way out. There we go. Alright, let me actually put some setting powder on to set this masterpiece. There we go. And then I'm just gonna do a little bit more highlighting. I'm going to highlight above my lip. And then my nose. Right, we already know how unconventional my nose highlight is. But it gives me exactly what I want. And a little more. There we go. Now it's time for what we've all been waiting for. Time to put on some lipstick. Alright, so here is my lipstick, liquid suede from NYX, and this one's called Disruptive. And I'm going to use my mirror because I don't want to make any mistakes, any errors at all. I love, love, love the brush. And there we have it. It was awesome. Awesome color. Now, I feel like I may have made a little error. So, I'm gonna go back in. See, with my brush and just clean that up. I just love this color. I love it, love it, love it. Alright, so I'm gonna take my little multi-purpose brush and dust for my life. So you have a beautiful subtle eye to go with these extra loud lips that I absolutely positively love. I'm feeling like maybe I might need a tad bit more highlight on my eyes. What do you think? No, I think we're good to go. So there we have it. We are all set and done. I thank you guys so much for joining me today as we got beautiful and stayed petty in the process, because we don't care about nobody and we do our own thing, and that's why I love these lips. So nonetheless, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, definitely hit me up right below this video. You can always email me if you feel more comfortable doing that. Don't forget to follow me on social media and we can talk and chat and all that wonderful stuff. You can see looks that I do on a daily basis, because every day I get in front of this mirror and I get beautiful and I make the whole world bow down. Yes. So, bye guys.